Welcome back. This is one of those videos. This is an honest video, an open video about my 2019 and why it was a very difficult year for me. I'm proud of this video, and looking back on the past year, the videos I'm most proud of are, sadly, my breakup video, my moving on video, and now this 2019 recap, because they're all honest videos and open videos about stuff that I'm battling and going through. 2019 was a very tough year for me, and hopefully this video, you guys can learn from some of the mistakes that I've made and some of the lessons that I've learned over the past year, and hopefully you could take some of them and apply them to your life. I'm really excited for the year ahead because it's going to be a huge one for my career as I'm getting into music. But please sit back, enjoy the video, and I'll see you after the recap. I put an air mattress right there, and I slept here for a year of my life. Mom, what did you think when I moved out to Los Angeles?
That you weren't gonna come home. That you would forget who we were. You tell me you're weak.
1 million! Viral!
I know you're
love you.
stronger.
Are you kidding me? Look at this. It's your boy. I'm really sad that the vlog is ending.
And I know it's hard.
Kylie and I are no longer together.
I know it's
Definitely cried myself to sleep a couple times this week.
Been a tough 3 months. You guys don't see on like social media when people are like struggling and shit.
Like, I didn't have any self-love. I was so focused on trying to fix my career, trying to fix all these things, but I wasn't trying to fix me. Fuck, man, I really gotta change this.
I'm going to. I'll
He wrote, "The subtle art of not giving a fuck helped me a lot."
What up, everybody? I'm at Coachella right now.
The mountain,
Living alone for the very first time.
Lonely.
Honey, I'm with you through
When I went home for Thanksgiving, it humbled me and it reminded me why I moved to LA in the first place. All the hard work that I've put in.
You're afraid.
Yeah, boy.
Back in the gym.
We're setting up a shot right now.
And although 2019 was a tough year for me, I learned a lot of valuable lessons and I'm grateful for it.
I think you're brave.
So yeah, there you guys have it. As you saw, the year started off crap. It was terrible. And then I went up, I rose up, and then I kind of fell back down a little bit. And then towards the end of the year, I picked myself up again, and that's where I'm at right now. Life has its ups and downs, man. That's just the reality of it. It's not always gonna be rainbows and butterflies. But let's start with, I guess, the start of the year and the breakup. I still, to this day, 1 year later, get questions. How did you get over Kylie? How did you get like so quick and all this stuff? And there's really no answer to it. Everybody handles things differently. For me, what did work was time, and I think time is the only thing that heals everything, man. Like, I was beat up for a while, and what I did to try to get over it was get my mind off of it. That's why I started to go to the gym, started to read books, I started to just do more things that got me out of the house so I wasn't sitting in my thoughts, wasn't sitting on my phone looking at old pictures, old text messages, because that can really get you down that hole, and it's hard to dig yourself out. Having a goal to focus on, that was my losing weight. When I looked in the mirror, I didn't like the way that I looked, but when I was working towards something, it kept my mind off of the breakup and what she was doing and how she was moving on, and it really allowed for me, for the first time in 2 years, to focus on me. And I think that's super important, and something I learned while reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck was I needed to take accountability for my actions and self-awareness. Those are two huge things I think that can help you really through a breakup. You can't take blame for things that the other person did, but you can take blame for the things you did. The self-awareness, the acknowledgement of like, okay, I did this great in the relationship, I need to work on this. You have to be able to acknowledge acknowledge your flaws and then work on them to fix them moving forward. That's something that I realized after reading the book and I really wanted to improve on was myself. We both learned so much from the relationship, and sadly it didn't work out, didn't go our way. That's life, man. Not everything's always gonna go your way. That's why I picked myself back up. But moving forward, when I was on my high, right? I got out of the rut from the relationship. I got my confidence back. My body was getting in shape, starting to take some at-bats out there in the single life, and then I hit a peak, right? I went to Coachella and I started to party, which I hadn't partied. I was so focused on getting right, wasn't drinking at all. So then when I went to Coachella, I'm around all these people partying, having fun, boom, I get sucked in, right? I'm drinking every weekend after that, which is not good, man. Drinking alcohol is literally the worst thing for your body when you're trying to get in shape. It's fun, yeah, every once in a while to do it, but definitely overconsumption and over partying is not a good thing, and that's not something I liked about myself. And then I moved in by myself into this new place for the very first time ever, living alone in Koreatown, which was far away from everyone that I am friends with, you know? Thought it would be a good switch up for me, and I started to feel very lonely. I would sit at home at night like, damn, I have no friends. George has a girlfriend, he's hanging out with her a lot. Logan and I don't really hang out anymore. I don't have my girlfriend. So I was like, how can I make friends? Okay, let's go out, let's party, let's meet new people, let's have fun. Excuse me. And then I got sucked in there again. I was suppressing my emotions of loneliness with alcohol and surrounding myself with people. I would literally go to the club and stay till 2 in the morning just so I didn't have to come home and sit by myself, which is great. I made a lot of new friends this year. I had a lot of good times. But then again, man, I was going out for the wrong reasons. I wasn't going out to celebrate. I was going out to get away and escape the loneliness. And that's not a good thing either. Like when you're drinking, if you're gonna drink to celebrate, drink to have fun. Don't drink to escape something, a feeling of depression or anxiety. It's never good to turn to something when it's a negative reason. So celebrate rather than suppress emotions. I also learned this year to not put so much weight on my career. My career definitely took a hit the past 2 years, and I was fucked up, very fucked up, because that's my life out here. I'm out here alone. My whole family's in Ohio. It's me that pays all the bills. I don't have any help from anyone. I'm an adult now, and I wasn't making as much money. I was spending way more money, if I'm being honest with you guys, than I was making this past year, and I was freaking panicky. And then I realized, you know, take a deep breath. I've done it before, right? I moved out here and had no money in my bank account, literally like $1,000, and I made $1,000 a month for a year. I made $12,000 a year and slept in a closet. And I pulled myself to this point. So I was like, deep breath, I can do this. And that's when I started to invest in myself. Put a lot of money into my music, which is coming out very soon. The first song will be dropping late January. I'm trying to decide either January 17th or 24th. We'll see. I'm working on the music video right now. So I'm excited for that. I have 7 songs. I'm going full steam ahead, just like when I started the vlogs. Full steam ahead. When I started the skits, full steam ahead. I'm excited. It's a huge change, but like I said, I'm investing in myself. And I know it's gonna pay off. I have you guys, my core fan base, and I'm sure you guys are gonna love the music if you like the first song. This one's way better, in my opinion. All of them are way better, they're more mature. I'm taking that step in my career and in my life of maturing as a creator and as a person. And that's something I'm scared for and also excited for, because every risk that I've taken so far in life has paid off, because I've worked my ass off to get to where I'm at, and I have to remind myself that. But yeah, I was very scared about my career this past year, but then I realized, you know, I fucking got this, you know? And the thing that woke me up the most, to be completely honest, is I went back to Ohio, my hometown, for Thanksgiving, and it humbled me. And the reason that I say it humbled me is it made me wake up and realize that I never want to move back to Ohio. Not that I would feel like a failure if I did, it's just I've grown so much as a person in the past year that Ohio, the mindset and the people, were just on different wavelengths of how we live life. I live a very fast-paced life. I'm very ambitious. I love to go, 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 and do. And the Ohio lifestyle, the sit back and comfortability, it's just not for me. I like being uncomfortable. And it also made me realize how far I've come from where I started in Ohio to where I am today. It made me realize I've worked my ass off way too hard to get here, to let it all go away. So that's why I came back from Thanksgiving full steam ahead, back on the meal plan, back to creating vlogs, back in the studio, shot my music video, and I finished the year strong. And I'm proud of myself for the way that I rebounded, you know? I was high, or I was low, then I was high, then I was low, and then I finished on a high, and that's the high that I'm gonna try to continue to be on throughout 2020. And also being back, guys, to be honest, 100% honest, completely honest with you guys, something I've never shared before. Me and my bro brother, we butt heads with the lifestyle that I live, the career path that I'm taking. It's just one of those things, like I said, where I'm on a different wavelength than my family even, you know, and it's a frustrating thing when you're not getting the support that you want from your brother. My mom and dad, my other brother and my sister, they support me, but for whatever reason, my one brother, we can't figure out how to understand each other's perspectives on what we're doing in life. And it's frustrating, and that's something that motivated me when I came back. I used that as fuel. So like that was a thing too. I was like, I'm not gonna come back and live this mundane life, because that's not for me. Like stores close at 8 p.m. I'm out here crushing life until midnight every night, waking up at 5:30. I can't live that life. That's not the life that I want. I don't wanna, not that there's anything wrong with it. I don't wanna get married at this age and have kids at this age and be comfortable. I wanna chase my dreams and have fun and do what I'm doing, change the world and motivate people. And that's something that I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of, judging from all your guys' comments. And you know, you guys watching me for how many years you guys have been watching me, it's motivating to see that shit. And don't think, you know, that I don't read shit, because I do. I read everything. I might not respond to it, but I definitely read it. And when you guys say that I motivate you and set a good example, that means the world to me. So thank you for that. I didn't think I'd get that personal with you guys, but that's something that I'm definitely open to in 2020. And hopefully I can help you guys. If you ever feel alone, just know that you aren't alone. A lot of us have that feeling. Even you would think like, oh, like I live this perfect life on social media, but it's not like that, man. Like, and that's reflected in my very first song that I'm coming out with this year. You'll see, you're like, damn, this dude went through some shit this year, and this is how he felt. That's what I portrayed in my music, and it's a step in me opening up in the way I feel. I'll let you guys know that you aren't alone, no matter where you are. Loneliness happens, depression happens, doing wrong and being done wrong, all of those things are things that happen, but it's how you bounce back. It's how you handle those situations. Don't let yourself, when you're in a hole, dig the hole deeper. You make the decision. It starts with you every single day. No one else is gonna do it for you to change your life. Everything starts with you. You have a problem drinking, if you have a problem smoking, if you have any type of problem, addiction, something that you don't like about yourself, acknowledge it. Say, I have a problem. Tell yourself that, because you don't want to hear that. Stop pushing it off on other people. Well, I do this because of them, and I did this because of that. No, everything starts with you. You know, even though 2019 seemed like a very difficult year for me, I took away a lot of positives from it. I lost a lot of weight, and I got my ass back in shape, my confidence back. I learned that, you know, you need to surround yourself with friends that are motivated and driven and positive. You can't surround yourself with people that are negative and drain you down and don't have dreams and aspirations. Those people will drag you down to their level. And if you feel that, get those people out of your life. Always surround yourself with people that are trying to elevate you, not bring you down. And you can see this in any conversation as you're talking to someone. Just notice the negative things that they say. If they're complaining about this, complaining about that, talking crap about this person, talking crap about that person, those are the type of people you want to be like, hey, look, do you ever realize, you know, you're negative a lot? You're saying a lot of negative things. You don't have anything nice to say. Try to get those people, and if you're one of those people that talks negative, realize it. Be like, oh shit, I'm talking a lot of crap. Maybe I should shift my focus and start talking positive, and that'll reflect on you, and you'll start living a positive life as well. Another lesson that I learned is to live life for you and stop seeking the approval of others. A lot of our lives, we live so much based on what we think other people think of us, or what is someone gonna think if I do this, or what are they gonna do if I do that. Don't worry about it. It's your life, it's your decisions. Who cares what other people are doing? Just do you. And if people don't like how you're doing you, then they don't support you. Get them out of your life. They're not important. You want to surround yourself with people, like I said, that are important, that support you. Don't worry about what other people think. And that leads me to my next point. Life is unique for everyone, and we all have our own battles and struggles. You guys saw some of mine in this video. Your life's unique. No one else can live your life but you. So do it the way you want to do it. Be smart, make good decisions, and yeah, like I said, we all have our own battles. Hopefully you guys, you know, if you share some of the battles that I had this year, you can learn how to get out of that rut. And another lesson that I learned is eat healthy and exercise. It'll make you feel a lot better. Cliche thing, everybody always says it, but it really changed my life this year, eating healthy and exercising. I was just happier. I felt like I accomplished something in the morning, and as my figure started to shape how I wanted it to shape, my confidence went up, and I was able to literally just be myself for the first time in a very long time. I was positive. Just being in the gym and looking at at myself in the mirror made me more positive and more enjoyable to be around. That's why I was able to make a lot of friends this year. And even my closest friends, George, was like, dude, you're a totally different person this year. Like, you're happy, you're fun to be around. Like, I miss this Mark. Final lesson that I learned is we all move at different paces and don't compare yourself to others. This is something that I used to do a lot. I would compare myself to other YouTubers, seeing how much money they were making and how fast they were growing, and they bought this car and they bought this watch and they bought this house. Why? Why am I comparing myself to them? You know, we move at our own paces. I gotta be thankful for what I have and all the accomplishments that I've made. There's no sense in comparing, because then you'll always be chasing something that you don't have. You won't be chasing things that you actually want. You'll be chasing things that other people want. So don't compare yourself to others. Be grateful for what you do have and all the accomplishments that you've made. We all move at our different paces. I hope you guys achieve everything you set out to achieve in 2020. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's crush it together. New music, end of the month. Let's freaking go.